Hopefully we're fixing another problem on the Rhino today, and that is replacing the gear position switch, or neutral safety switch, whatever you want to call it. I've got the new one here that I've ordered. It's pretty cheap and it's an easy fix. I'll pull up some B-roll footage and show you what the problem is, but essentially when you're driving down the road, the reverse light, even though you're in low or high gear, the reverse light will come on, and once you hit a certain RPMs, it'll throttle, the ECU will throttle the engine down. So because the ECU thinks that it's in reverse, even though you're going forward, it's got a switch that's telling you it's in reverse. And what it does is it throttles down the RPMs, because in reverse, most vehicles are not designed to have quite that much power or speed or whatever. And so the RPM, the rev limiter keeps the RPMs lower. So it's lowering those RPMs, slowing you down. First thing we got to do is take off the seats, take off the cover, and Charlotte's going to give me a hand with that. You got that one, Char? Good job. It's a little bit bigger than you are, isn't it? Here, just set it down off to your side over there. There you go. Now that we've got those covers off, the switch, you got to take this cover right here off. I've already got it loose. It helps if you take that cover off there. That's the exhaust for the transmission, or the CVT system there. So now that neutral position switch is right there. So to take that switch off, what you'll need is a ratchet with a 10mm bolt. At least this is the 2006 Rhino 660. I'd suggest doing this while the engine's cool. It'll make it a good bit easier. I did have to take that air breather off. It's just got 2 points of connection there. You can see where this has been rubbing. There's a little ball inside there that just connects the circuit, and it rotates, and you can see where this has been rubbing. I'm not sure which one of these is which. This is the new switch. So I'm going to take this oil ring off, put it on the new switch, wire that new switch, route that cable in, and connect it, and we'll be ready to go. I doubt I'm going to be able to get a good picture inside, but there's a little spring right there with a contact point on it, and that's what, when it rotates from that shifting the gears, that's what moves around and touches these contact points. This is the second of several problems that I'm working on the Rhino. The first was replacing the wet clutch. It was a bear. Then this. I've got some brake work to do as well. That's in. Let's check it out now. Turn the key on. Well, the low light works now. High works. Reverse works. And the neutral light works. Used to, it wouldn't even turn over in neutral, and it was because of that neutral safety switch. The tech manual calls this a gear position switch, but they're sold mostly as neutral safety switches. I'm assuming they changed the title of that part here. But anyway, I got to put all this junk back together, and then we'll give it a try. Is the most aggravating.
You just put that's the exhaust tank.
No. Not engine exhaust. Air for the transmission.
Oh, okay.
That the CVTs push off out. tell you what, if somebody got one of these old rhinos, the best thing they can do is get proficient at taking the seats and putting them in and out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when you got to do that to do just about anything on this machine. Oh, yes, okay. Give me just a second. So we're just getting everything put back together and going to make the final test drive. As we get to driving, things seem to be working fine. Even now as I edit this video, 4 or 5 days later, still haven't had any more problems out of this Rhino. So stay tuned for the next video on that we do in a few weeks on working on the brakes. And then check out the previous video on the wet clutch on the machine. Take care. Have a great day.